Major investment opportunity for 5 acres in Belen, New Mexico for $4,490 and save $5,400 with a 5x return potential on this. This property is a major investment opportunity because it's a future planned development. Located in Valencia County, City of Belen, New Mexico, 87002. Now I say this is a major investment opportunity because it has been platted and zoned for commercial, industrial, and residential. The residential part is iffy, but I know for sure, based on our research, that it is commercial and industrial. It's also near a railroad track. Now this property is best suited for someone that has excess cash and wants to invest it in something that has a high potential of return further down the road. If you're limited on cash, I would not suggest this for you because it's going to have a longer time horizon. In a moment, I'm going to show you how we arrive at the evaluation numbers based on current market valuation so that it's easier for you to make an informed decision about buying a property just like this one. Quick side note, if the details are too small as I point them out in this video, then click on the link down at the bottom to expand the video to full size. Or if you don't have that capability and you want to see more details, go to highvaluewholesale.com and look up this property, the 5 acres in Belen. I have a couple of them listed on the site. Find the one that's listed for $4,490 and watch it there. Hi, I'm Travis Lane Jenkins. We specialize in selling valuable land at wholesale prices. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to explain the details that should clearly tell you if this is the right property for you based on what the property offers. Here's what I'll cover. Quick overview of the property itself via satellite. I'll explain some of the attributes that I see that make it valuable. I'll explain why we're able to sell properties like this one so much cheaper than everyone else, how and why we do it. And then number 3, I'll show you what similar properties are going for or have sold for, also known as comps, which are super, super important. So let's get started. Let me make my way over to Parcel Fact. It's a paid tool, one of the many paid tools that we use to perform research on a property. I'm going to expand and go to full screen mode so that, let me click over to the map so you can kind of get some perspective when I pull out. So right up here is Albuquerque. Right down here where my cursor is, a little red dot, that's the property. And then of course here's the mountains over here, Bosque Peak. And there's also mountains in this other direction as well. So let me drill back in. Oops. You'll notice that Highway 25 is right here, and this looks like a road along the left side, and it is a road. However, it's a railroad track and a road beside it. Now, earlier I'd mentioned that this is a major investment opportunity and with a 5x return potential. Now, I'm pulling the 5x multiplier out of the sky, and I want to tell you that it could be more or less than that. And the reason why is this property has already been planned for and plotted. You see these plots here? This is the layout of these roads, and if you drill in even closer, if I remember correctly, it'll show you. No, it doesn't show it here. Anyways, this has been platted for the industrial commercial build out. And so what's happening is the developer is working on getting an exit off of the freeway and which will give it everyone much faster access. So they're working to get an exit right over here, and once that happens, it makes access very quick, and they'll start moving forward on the development of this property. Now, the property that I'm showing you is already undervalued by more than 50%, but the potential is beyond the 50%. It's, what commercial industrial property is dramatically more valuable than residential property. And the only comps that I could pull in this area for now are residential. So that's why I'm saying that this has a much higher return potential, although it's going to have a longer time horizon. So you can't need the money that you're investing here in a short-term capacity. So that's why I said that this is a investment that's better for someone that has extra cash like us, that wants to put it into an asset that's not going anywhere, and it's has a very high chance of a very big payoff. That's much better than the stock market. So anyways, this property, as I said, is zoned for commercial and industrial. Now, Facebook has said that they're opening up a data center here in Los Lunas. Los Lunas is right in this area. I think this is, like half a mile from Los Lunas, or maybe it might be right on the edge of being in Los Lunas. So that's another thing that's going on with this parcel is a lot of construction happening in this area. I think this part of New Mexico is one of the fastest growing. This parcel is 32.8 miles to Albuquerque, New Mexico, 2.11 miles to Roswell, New Mexico, if you're into that type of thing, 9.5 miles to the Alexander Municipal Airport. This property is accessed via dirt and gravel. I personally love this area because of the beautiful mountain scenery. Matter of fact, one of the cool things that I wanted to show you before we move on is, so I can use Google View. So see how these streets are lighting up blue? That means that when I drag this person over it, I can go and see what things look like. Bam, there's the view of the mountains right there. So it's pretty cool. Beyond the really cool attributes of the location and the other things that I've mentioned, if you've watched any of our videos, you know this property is an excellent investment considering our selling price, meaning that we typically sell our properties anywhere from 40, 50 to 60, sometimes even 70% below current market value, meaning that you can take and double your money the day that you purchase it from us. Obviously, I can't guarantee you that you will sell it for double, although as soon as you see the comps that I'm going to provide for you in this area, you'll see what the exact same or similar types of properties are selling for. Again, I'm going to be showing you residential, and this is more of a commercial, but it's still in the same area, and you'll see that the price per acre is dramatically higher than what we're selling this for. One quick thing that I do want to cover is how we're able to sell our property so cheap and why we do that. And so some people have a concern that there's something wrong with the property. And again, of course, that's not the issue. If there is ever something unusual about the property, we'll point it out to you. The reason why we sell property so cheap is that it's our business model. We have multiple ways that we acquire property at well below market value. We make it super easy for people to get rid of property that they no longer want the responsibility for paying the taxes for, the liability associated with owning the land, so on and so forth. So we acquire the property and then we turn around and put our small margin on it and sell it at a wholesale price to you. Our business model is to sell in volume rather than trying to make every single last cent that we can off properties. There's nothing wrong with companies that use that investment strategy. It's just we're focused on selling volume rather than maximizing our selling price. That's the reason why we sell things that are near half the market value. Let's move to the comps real quick. I wanted to show you several screenshots of what comps are looking like in this area. Here's 1.25 acres in Belen, same county, same city for $2,500. 1.25 for $2,500. That's lot A. Lot B, 1.25 acres for $5,300. 1.12 acres for $7,500. 5.6 acres for $9,975, 5 acres for $10,000, 10 acres for $11,000, 1.25 acres for $12,500, 6.23 acres for $12,500. I could go on and on and on. You can see the per acre price. This is right at $12,000 an acre here. What we do when we're looking at comps, we gather all of the comps. We take the total values of the properties and we divide them by the number of properties. Now we threw a lot of the 1 acre plats out that were $12,000 or just off the charts so that we could get a reasonable per acre average. And once we gather these results, we enter them into our system so that we can get that average value per acre. After our research, we found that the average comp per acre is $1,923 per acre. Our price is $898 per acre, which is a 54% discount. When you multiply that price per acre, the total price for this property is $4,490 plus a $295 dock fee. And again, that's a discount of $5,400 on this 5 acres. If this property speaks to you and you're in a position to invest in something that is not only instantly worth more than what you paid for it, but it also could be a home run a little further down the line, then I would highly recommend you take action now by going to our website at highvaluewholesale.com. Locate the property if you're not already there. Click the Buy Now button, make your payment, and we will take this property off the market. If you are on our VIP list and you're watching this video before it's posted on our website, before it goes live, call Dana at 1-877-729-5293. Even if you're not a member of our VIP list and the property is still available, call Dana for any questions you may have. As always, this is Travis Jenkins signing off for now, sending my best. Take care, my friend.